Went out with my friend Brody the other day, about 12 miles off the coast of Maine by Monhegan Island, and we got some beautiful stuff. Hey! Redfish! Beautiful little fish, so tasty. It doesn't look very big, but it's got some big flavor, and we're gonna see if we can't find that. Let's cook something delicious. I'm Zachary Fowler, you're watching the Catch and Cook Kitchen. And today we're gonna have a special guest helping us cook this. We'll fry these puppies up and see if ChatGPT can make these into something worth bragging about. You might recognize this fish from somewhere else that you've seen in my videos a lot, right there. This is the redfish that Chris and I caught last time we went out with Brody a couple years ago. The thing I like about these pests is they're easy to scale. We're gonna do them skin on. I wanna fry these up and cross cut them and then do a lemon caper sauce on them. But whenever I come up with an idea, I don't remember the recipe that I used last time, and I gotta start all over again. I gotta go online and Google or find that recipe book, and then you get those online recipes where you gotta pan through a whole bunch of ads and all this stuff. So lately I've been like, why not ask ChatGPT? So we'll open up ChatGPT here, and hey, how's it going, ChatGPT?
Yeah, you got it. It's going great on my end.
I made it so it can voice talk back to me. So we're gonna be cooking something together for a YouTube video. I got some Maine redfish here, and I wanna do it with a lemon caper sauce.
Oh, that sounds absolutely delicious. I'm totally on board. So let's get ready to roll, and we can definitely walk through it step by step.
All right, I'm gonna set you right here. For the lemon caper sauce, I have a basket of stuff here. I got lemon, green onions, parsley, butter,
All right.
garlic, heavy cream, and capers.
Oh, that's absolutely everything we need. So here's our lemon caper sauce plan with everything you've got on hand. First, you'll melt a couple tablespoons of butter in a pan over medium heat. Then toss in some minced garlic, let's say about a clove or two, and your chopped green onions. Saute those until they're fragrant. Next, you'll add in about a cup of heavy cream and let that simmer gently so it thickens up a little bit. Then you'll squeeze in the juice of your lemon, toss in a tablespoon or two of capers, and sprinkle in some chopped parsley for a bit of freshness. Let it all melt together for a minute, add a pinch of salt if you need, and you've got yourself a lovely lemon caper sauce to pour over that redfish. It's going to be delicious.
Sounds good. That's fairly simple. Let's spice it up a little bit and add some lemon zest. I also have some champagne vinegar.
I think a little champagne vinegar would actually be a lovely touch. It'll add just a subtle tang and kind of deepen the flavor profile a bit.
Well, we're getting our materials already here. Why don't you tell me a joke about fish?
All right, here we go. Why did the fish get bad grades? Because it was always swimming below sea level. So there you go. Just a little fishy humor to keep you company while you get everything set up.
That is so much better than Google.
I'm so glad you enjoyed it.
It's kind of fun. It's like having a sidekick in the kitchen. Let's see.
Yeah.
No, you can be quiet until I ask you to help.
Absolutely. I'll just hang out quietly and be here when you need me.
All right.
You got it. I'm on the standby. Whenever you're ready for the next step, just let me...
Yeah, whenever you're ready to be quiet.
Absolutely. I'll zip it for now. Just call me when you want me to jump back in.
Okay. It's always got to have the last word.
All right, you caught me. No more last words from me. I'll stay quiet until you need me.
Like my kids, when you ask them to be quiet, they say they're being quiet by talking.
I know, right? It's like the universal rule of, I'm being quiet now, by announcing it. But, alright, for real now, I'll just be here silently until you need me.
Can I say anything without him replying?
Totally noted. I'll take that as my cue to really keep it zipped until you ask. So, I'll let you do your thing, and I'll be here quietly when you need me again.
Okay.
You got it. Quiet mode activated.
Let's see. If we go like that and put it back into just the texting mode, it won't chime in, I guess. It really would not shut up. Chop up our garlic. I kind of like to, after I cut my garlic, I give it a little mashing with the tip of the blade. Grab our induction, melt up some butter. The best part of the induction is you can see what's happening a lot more accurately. If you're too warm and things are like your butter's browning, you can prevent that, you know, by knowing that. I know on here that I don't brown my butter if it's set to 240 or below.
It's great that you've got a feel for how your induction setup works, and you're gonna get a perfect simmer going.
If I said something wrong while I was talking about it in the video here, Would you contradict me with a different set of facts?
I'm here to help you out, so if you ask me to jump in with the correct info, I definitely would. But if you just want me to go along with what you're saying for the sake of the video, I can do that too.
Well, if I do say something that's wrong, why don't you actually jump in and give me a better set of facts to go on?
Absolutely, got it. I'll be your trusty fact check sidekick.
All right, now what's next? Add the cream?
Yeah, you got it. I'd say about half a cup to maybe 3/4 of a cup of cream should do the trick.
All right, what's our next step?
We can add in your capers, a little lemon zest, a squeeze of lemon juice, and then finish it off with some parsley.
Can you tell us the benefits of zest over just squeezing some juice in?
Lemon zest actually packs a really intense citrus flavor because it's got all those essential oils right in the peel. When you zest it, you get that bright, fragrant aroma and a more complex lemony flavor than just the juice alone.
Parsley, some capers.
Perfect. Just toss those right in and give everything a nice little stir. That sauce is going to be absolutely delicious with all those flavors melding together.
Stir that all in, cook that down. Perfect.
All right.
I've been trying not to use the plastic cutting board after seeing so many other people's videos with, like, you know, all the plastics cuttings when you just go like this a little bit.
I'm gonna do some push cuts, some light chopping. I'm gonna try my best to get a rocking motion on this little guy. Let's see if we get any microplastics. Yep, we should probably stop prepping food on these.
Wood cutting boards and fish. I don't feel like they clean as well, so we're gonna use the plastic one when it comes to cleaning the fish. I think I'm gonna save this one fish to do a gyutaku of it, because I haven't done one of those for a little while, this redfish one. Like, this was one of my first 10 fish I did a gyutaku of, and so it's pretty primitive. And now I got another one in hand, like 1.5 years after I started doing gyutaku art. I'd love to see how, you know, much detail I can get out of this one now that I've got a lot more experience to it. So we'll set this one to the side and we'll cook those 3.
Yeah, that sounds like a great...
I've got to turn it off for a sec, because otherwise I get a response to everything. If I turn it back to... The nice thing though is that, like, with just a touch of the side of my finger, it turns it back to regular GPT, where I could text in or hit this and bring up stuff if I just wanted the script and I got sick of listening to it. You have to look really closely to see this. They're very, very small scales. It almost looks like Himalayan salt as it comes off of there. You just get these little tiny flakiness. I should do it there, and then we just gotta clean them. Our fish are all scaled up now. Which way should I cut across the flesh?
Yeah, so a good approach is to make a couple of diagonal cuts across the thickest part of the flesh. Just angle your knife and make a few shallow diagonal cuts. A 45-degree angle or so is a good rule of thumb. It doesn't have to be super precise, but that angle just helps the fish cook evenly and lets the seasoning get in there.
All right, we got our grease here, and it's dirty. It's only 2 or 3 fries old, but because I used a granular panko, it tends to come off in the thing. Now, I saw something about cleaning the grease. I saw something about cleaning grease in a YouTube short.
Look at the stuff on the bottom there. Cornstarch. Let it cook down a little bit. Watch this. I'm gonna kind of flip it onto each other like that. We're gonna go ahead and take this out. Let it drain down a little bit. Clean as could be.
I was thinking, hey, let's give that a try. Can you tell me how to clean your grease?
Yeah, absolutely. So a neat little trick to clean used frying oil is to use a bit of gelatin or even just egg whites. Basically, you mix a little bit of gelatin or whisked egg whites into warm water, pour it into the cooled oil, and then heat it up gently.
I heard about cornstarch.
Oh yeah, cornstarch works too. You just mix a little cornstarch with water, add that into your warm oil, and your oil will be a lot cleaner.
Pour that in there, and it should create a clunking effect, and I'll be able to scoop it out, and we will have all the junk out of here, and it'll be crystal clear. So, for emergency's sake, I have the fire blanket ready to go over here. And then we just let it cook. It should get all the crud out of there for us, and we should have some clean cooking oil. We'll be soon ready to cook the fish. We're gonna salt and pepper them. Everything's falling apart. The magnet strip doesn't work very good. All right, some salt, a little bit of pepper. Look at that. So the grease still looks disgusting. Now I also have this giant bowl of snot. I'm gonna say this grease cleaning attempt is a fail. Yeah, we're not using that. Heritage steel cookware pot on, clean peanut oil, just enough to fry them up in. There we go. She's at about 350 right there. We got our fish in at 350 and it's cooking away. How long should I cook it for?
About maybe 3 to 5 minutes per side, depending on the thickness. Just fry it till it's golden brown and crispy on the outside, and the inside should be nice and flaky.
Super duper fried up.
Super crispy and golden. So yeah, just let it cool for a second and then you'll be all set to drizzle on that sauce and dig in.
Put our sauce back on. There's champagne vinegar. And let her thicken back up a little bit after adding champagne vinegar. Prep our fish so they're all ready for the drizzle. Our sauce is properly thickened back up. Slack in here. It's doing that, and I did not taste it as I went. We need to know what that's like. If we're on the right track, or if we just, or we pour it on there. Oh my goodness. I feel like it's a little bit lemony forward, more than I was hoping for. What can I do to fix that?
Yeah, no worries at all. You can mellow it out by adding just a touch more cream, or maybe a little bit of butter to balance that acidity. You could also add a tiny pinch of sugar if you want to round it out.
I like it. Let's do all three of those things. Just a teaspoon of sugar, I don't know, 1/4 cup of more cream, and then another tablespoon of butter. I think it does need a dash of salt as well, salt and pepper. Did we have salt and pepper as one of the ingredients?
We didn't specifically call it out earlier, but it's always a good finishing touch.
I'm starting to think you're just, what's that called? Like placating me, or, you know, tickling my ear.
I see what you mean. Yeah, I promise I'm not just buttering you up or anything like that. I genuinely think that little bit of salt and pepper is a great call.
I like the use of buttering me up when we're in the kitchen here. That's a good one.
Sometimes you just gotta have a bit of fun with the words while we're cooking.
There we go. That's it. I'm happy with that. Let's spoon that on there. Unfortunately, it's so warm in here we can't get the slow-mo. So we're just going to be spooning it on in regular speed.
That sounds absolutely delicious, and I love that you're happy with how it turned out.
Let's say grace. Lord, thank you for this food. Thank you for the catch and the adventure. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. That's a perfect way to wrap it up. Enjoy the meal. You've definitely earned it.
You want the first bite?
Oh, I appreciate the offer. I'll just have to enjoy it vicariously through you. So you take that first bite for both of us and let me know how amazing it is.
All right, here we go.
All right, enjoy that first bite. I'm sure it's going to be absolutely delicious.
I just did. You missed it. It was so good. It is so good. So when you do a fish like this, you fried it with the bones all on. A lot of times you'll see like Japanese fish cooked up whole with all kinds of vegetables on them. In America, you don't see that very often. It's always like a chunk of fish, always filleted off. And unless it's a fancier restaurant where they're willing to try something and people are more willing to try things. A fish cooked whole like this, and then you're raking the meat off of the bones, so good. Well, thank you, ChatGPT, for joining me for this cook and helping me perfect my skills and grow my skills. I feel like we did a really good job together, and we made something worthy of a restaurant that, oh man, I'm gonna have to cook this for my friends. They're gonna love it. My kids are gonna love it. I swear, this would be kid tested, parent approved. I mean, you could do this even if you don't have a Maine redfish and you're not getting 12 miles out there catching something like this. Go catch yourself some bluegills, scale them up, gut them, fry them whole, and then go and throw yourself some lemon caper sauce like you saw us make. It's more like an Alfredo sauce if you leave the vinegariness out. The vinegar almost brings up the acidity level, that kind of thing. It changes it quite a bit, and I love it. I'm really loving this. So, thanks for watching. For me.
And from me too. It's been a pleasure cooking along with you. I'm so glad everything turned out so well and that we're loving the results. It's really awesome you can share it with your friends and family, and it's definitely a recipe that's going to make everyone happy. So thanks for having me along for the ride.
That's it for us. Fowler out.
Fowler out. It's been a blast. Take care and happy cooking.
Hey, you just stole my ending. Fins are really good. The fins are one of my favorite things when you fry up a fish like this. Look at how beautiful that is. They're like all light and they crunch up like chips. Oh my goodness. Bon appetit.
Crispy fish fins that are like chips. Doesn't get much better than that.
It's like Joey never left. Joe was my brother. He died.
I'm really sorry to hear that about your brother. That must be really tough.
It's okay, he got better.
Oh, well, I'm really glad to hear that things turned out okay. That's quite a roller coaster, but hey, I'm just glad everything's good and that we can share a little bit of fun in the kitchen.